Hey everybody! Hello, hello, happy Labor Day. I hope you guys are all enjoying your day. We spent the majority of the weekend up in Brush Prairie, Washington, just over the border in the softball fields. Adam was playing in a softball tournament with his brother and some friends. It was a lot of fun, but we were out early today, so came home doing some things, and I am getting ready to do a new mani. And I know a lot of you, basically all of you, are new to dashes. Some of you have gotten them already. You've already applied your first ones. I know some of you have even already changed them up, which is awesome. And I am changing mine up today. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I've got 3 new ones here and I can't decide. So if you have an idea on what you think I should do, please pop your suggestions down below in the comments. But I'm leaning towards Parker's Popcorn, which is this one here. It's a really pretty sparkly coffin. Coffin nails are outside my comfort zone, y'all. Totally outside. But they're super cute. Thinking about trying those, so that's an option. And then I also have Bee's Garden Romance and Rom-Com with Ree. So this one's a pearlescent white, so kind of catches glimmers. And then there's Bee's Garden Romance, which is super pretty too. So I'm not sure which ones. I don't know. If you have an idea of what you think, pop down below. But what I really wanted to come on and share with you is how I'm removing my dashes. There's a couple of different ways, and you can soak them in like soapy warm water or some oils, but I prefer this method. It's quick, it's easy, and you probably already have all the things you need to do it, which is great. So I've already taken off my whole right hand and some of my left hand. I had a pop-up going for one of my friends, and so I took some off in there to show them, and I figured I'd come and pop on here and show you ladies too. So you can see I've got all my dashes that I've already taken off, and they are still usable. So like some of them have a little bit of adhesive left on them, and so I'll just soak these in some oil and it'll clean them right off, and then wipe them with an alcohol swab. They're good as new. Good as new. And what I'll do is I will put them in my little storage container, just this guy here, and I'll put the link down below to Amazon, which is where I got this. It's $9.99, and the little compartments, you can move them. So that's what I did over here to make different sizes for the glue, the orange sticks, and the files. And then I have them sorted by number. So I've got all my pedicures up here and my manicures down here, and then I just use little scrapbook stickers for the numbers. So when I use a new package, I put all the extras in here based on their number size. How simple is that? Then it's really easy when I go to do a new mani. This time I'm gonna actually write down what numbers I use, because I didn't write it down the first or second time. And if I write it down, it'll make it way easier down the road. So I'll get these cleaned off and put them in their backs. So to remove your dashes, orange stick, and you can use the little one that comes in the package. I have a ton of these longer ones, and I like the dexterity of the long ones, especially when I'm using my left hand because I'm right-handed. But really, any orange stick or tool of the sort will work. And then you need an oil. I've been using cuticle oil because I have a bunch of this from the company I used to be a part of, like bunches. So I've been using this, and I like the fact that it's got a little brush on the end. If you are using coconut oil, olive oil, basically any other kind of oil, you could get like a little paintbrush. That would work. In fact, I'm looking at one sitting here. This is from our cabinets, but you get the idea. Use a little brush with oil, and that would do the same thing. And then I like to use a toothpick flosser. You could use just plain floss, but I like this because it's handy, easy, and you'll see. It just slices like butter. So all you do is get up here. I like to do this whole corner here, basically. So I'm gonna work the orange stick underneath and just kind of run it down the side and then a little bit along the back. So just like about there, all the way. And then just kind of take the oil, you know, that little bit that you lift it up kind of with your thumb, and put the oil underneath. So the oil breaks down the adhesive. So you can imagine if you happen to put the dash on top of your cuticle, or it's overhanging a little bit onto your skin, the natural oils from your skin and your cuticle are going to cause the adhesive to break down sooner and cause pop-offs before you're ready. So if you want your dashes to last the longest and not have to deal with any pop-offs and re-gluing them, you'll want to make sure that they are just to the edge of your nail bed and not overhanging onto the cuticle, so you can avoid that. So I put the oil underneath the dash, and then I'm going to put a little bit on my flossa, and then I just come up to that corner that I opened up, and I'm just going to slide it, okay? And then when I meet some resistance, give it a little wiggle, and then come back out, and then I will add a little bit more. Get that oil all down in there. And then I'm gonna let that soak, and I'm gonna go on to the next one. So you don't ever wanna force them, that's for sure. No forcey. Because if you force them, it's gonna pull them off, and it's gonna damage your nails. So we want to avoid damaging. We want them to be healthy, and that's the other nice thing about using the oil, is it's really healthy for your nails and your skin. Hey, Melissa, great question. So this oil, we don't have an oil with Red Aspen yet. I'm hoping that maybe someday we will. This is actually leftover from the company that I used to be with. So you really could use olive oil, coconut oil, really kind of any oil that you've got at home. You could pick up some cuticle oil on Amazon, beauty store, you name it, you could do it. So really it's just you need oil is what it comes down to. And again, you just lift the edge, put some oil in there, run your flosser. Yep, totally looks familiar. I've got the brand turned around. So just lifting, moving on to this pinky here. And it really is so simple. Now, the caveat here is by using the oil method, your nail beds are gonna be oily, so I recommend if you're gonna be putting on a new manicure right away, like in the same couple hours or whatever, make sure that you wash your hands really, really well, scrub those nail beds, get all that oil off, and you know, Dawn dish soap is a really great soap to wash with. You can use a nail dehydrator. You could definitely use alcohol. Just really make sure, yes, it is super easy. Really make sure that you're getting all of that oil off, because if you leave oil on your nail beds when you apply your new dashes, see, look at that, right off. And this one hardly has any adhesive on there. See that? Yeah, so if you leave oil on your dashes, then, on your nail beds, when you put new dashes on, your new mani is not going to last nearly as long, simply because the adhesive will break down faster because of the oils that are already there. So that's my tidbit for the day. Just a quick reminder, today is the 6th, so that means there's only 4 more days to get the brush on nail glue, which is a game changer for application. I can't wait to get mine. It should be here this week. It will go up by $2 on the 10th. So make sure if you haven't gotten any of the brush on nail glue, or maybe you picked one up, you know, pick up another 1 or 2 just so you can save a few bucks. Missed it. What kind of oil are you using? So Heather, this is some cuticle oil, just really basic cuticle oil that I had left over from the old company that I was a part of. And you really could use any cuticle oil, olive oil, coconut oil, basically just oil. So got another one off. You can see, totally great and reusable. Just need to clean it up a little bit. No big deal. Good question, Melissa. Do you suggest giving your nails a break in between manis? You absolutely can if you want to. I don't. It's not necessary because it's not damaging at all. Like I said, the biggest thing is just making sure that you get all this extra oil off of your nails before the new ones go on. So you are welcome, Heather. Great questions, ladies. I love it, love it, love it. I don't know if you guys saw or not. Oop, that one flew. No, they're not harmful. So you can see, obviously they're like super oily, and you can see mine kind of grew a little bit. Cut glue stick. I was working on cups as well. And I will likely just trim them back because I find that I get the best application of dashes when my nails aren't super long on their own, because I don't have to use as much adhesive because it's only adhering to a smaller surface. So you can take that for what it's worth. Some ladies like to keep theirs longer underneath. I don't see the need to, especially with these being as long as you like them to be. So I'll show you guys. I don't think either of you ladies were on when I showed the dashes I'm thinking about. So this is Parker's Popcorn, which I might end up doing. It's one of the coffin nails, so you can kind of see for comparison the length. It about doubles your length for your nails, which is kind of cool. So yeah. Oh, good question. How long are the short dashes, centimeter wise? I believe that is on the website. If you click onto the dash and kind of scroll down, I believe it is listed. These ones, let's see. Bee's Garden Romance, I think, is a medium. So I can show you. That's a medium. Okay. So that's Bee's Garden Romance. And then this is Rom-Com with Ree, and it's kind of a pearlescent white, which is really pretty. This one's on the short list for our wedding. I haven't quite decided yet what I'm going to do for that, but that's on the short list for it. And it's really, really pretty. So, got two mediums or a coffin. Yes, afraid the short would be too short for how long mine are. And very true. And you can always, like I said, you can trim your natural nails down. I don't know if you want to do that or not, but we do have the coffin. I think we have some ballerina and stiletto nails also if you like the longer. And then we have some long also that are like squared off already. If you don't like that kind of tapered look that the coffin or the ballerina have, you can also file them, or any of the rounds, because we have some round too. So last night I did our friend Debbie's nails with Leopard for Lydia and Heidi Hikes Canyon, I think it. And the Heidi is a rounded nail dash, and then Lydia is squared. So all we did was just file the front edge of Heidi to make her squared off, and it matched Lydia perfectly, and it was beautiful. So there's that. If they're too wide, like I said, you can file the edges and they'll fit perfectly. So lots and lots of options. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, so that's kind of it. I'm gonna get these washed off and trim my own down a little bit, and then see about putting some new ones on. So fun. Yeah, it's really exciting. Lots of fun stuff. I do have a few spots open for pop-ups if you are interested in sharing dashes or lashes with your girlfriends. You can earn some amazing rewards. Just to kind of give you guys an idea, I think I'm over $260 in rewards for my lunch party, thanks to you wonderful ladies. So that's pretty crazy. You can earn up to 16% of sales in the pop-up as rewards. So pretty generous. All comes from Red Aspen. Pretty much we just have fun, share these, and you get to have all the goodies afterwards. So like I said, I've got some spots left open in September. I have a few open in October as well, and then we can look forward to November or December if you think that would be a good time. People are going to be starting to shop for Christmas. These make amazing white elephant, stocking stuffers, you know, little thank you gifts, whatever. What's great is they don't need any extra tools. What they come with is what you need. So, you know, get a bottle of brush on nail glue and a set of dashes, and it's a great little gift, I feel like. So fun. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Like I said, the brush on nail glue is on sale, $2 off until the 10th is when it goes up to 10 instead of the 8. I've got those 2 dashes back for a limited time. Camilla and Elle. That's it. So I'm gonna go do a few things and then put on a new mani. So I hope you ladies all have a great rest of your holiday, and I will talk to you later.